and you're listening to El Podcast, the Eli Castro Show. I am Eli Castro, and standing in for Mikey O, who's in Cuba, is my son, Alexi Castro.
What's up?
There you go. He's already in full stride. All right. So we've heard from a lot of people, a lot of experts about the election. But can we hear from your point of view, from a 9-year-old's point of view, tell me what you think of the results of the election?
Poorly. Poorly, very poorly.
And why do you have a poor opinion of the election?
Honestly, I think Donald Trump is a pretty bad leader. He has things that he can't even do. And Hillary, to me, is a great leader because she can do what she can do, and it's possible. Donald Trump, you're going to build a wall from one side of Mexico to another side. He doesn't even have that much money.
Okay, that's simple. See, Hillary should have hired you to do a commercial for her. That was awesome. So you were disappointed that Trump won?
Yes.
But you know that Trump is going to be your president?
Yes.
Okay, and that makes you
sad.
Okay. I'm only laughing because I can't believe that at 9 years of age, you have such an understanding of our political system. Because when I was 9, I just listened to Menudo. All right, so I think you've had enough of the election, right?
I've had enough.
Okay, so you probably can't wait to vote. So let me ask you something. At what age do you think you have the right to vote?
32.
32. Awesome. And that is according to what?
A 9-year-old.
A 9-year-old. Okay. So if we've had enough with the election, why don't we have some fun and ask you some questions, okay?
All right.
Just to see what else you know. I asked you how old you have to be to vote, and you said?
32.
Of course, because that's 31 would be too young, right? At 31, what do you know at 31, right?
Yeah. Nothing.
All right. How about this? At what age is a person not a kid anymore?
When they start hitting puberty.
Okay. And what age does a person hit puberty?
18.
18. Awesome. That's awesome. And at what age is a person an adult? When are you officially an adult? At what birthday can you say, guess what, guys? I'm an adult.
24.
24. So what happens between ages 18 and 24?
You're a mid-adult.
A mid-adult. Okay, that's perfect. What's the first thing you can remember?
About what?
Like your memory. Of all your memories, what's your first memory? Do you know?
Playing on my drums and banging them.
Playing on your interesting. And how old were you during that?
At least 4 or 3.
4 or 3. Excellent memory. Okay. And you probably know that because you've seen the video.
I'm an elephant.
What's the hardest thing about being a kid?
This is so embarrassing, but taking showers.
Why is taking showers the hardest thing for a kid?
Because I'd rather be playing on my iPad or playing with my toys instead of sitting in a bathtub, standing there with hot water, brushing up your back.
That's a good point. It's a good point.
So good point.
Yeah, you forgot the soap, though.
Yeah, no one needs soap anymore.
What do you mean you don't need soap anymore?
No one needs soap. They got water.
You better be using your soap in there.
Oh, I'm not.
What's the best thing about being a kid?
That you can guilt trip your parents into buying you stuff.
Wait a minute.
That's how I get everything.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
He's like, Daddy, can I get an $1,000 gift card for Michael's?
Wait a minute. You just did it again.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck this Christmas. If you could be anyone in the world for one day, who would it be?
Nadal.
Rafael Nadal?
Yep.
Why?
He's the best tennis player I know.
Excellent. And you play tennis?
Yep.
People don't know that.
Well, I do. I play tennis, everybody.
This is a supreme athlete with the swashbuckling style. try to have chances to keep being on the top and fighting for the important tournaments.
He had won all there is to win in tennis by the age of 24. Rafa Nadal's place amongst the legends of his sport is already guaranteed.
What advice would you give to parents out there with kids? What advice do you have for those parents?
Don't fall for the puppy eyes.
Puppy eyes that's a big trick, right?
Yeah.
That's a big one.
It's the biggest guilt trip ever.
That's your biggest weapon?
Yep.
That's the sound of the puppy eyes right there?
No, I'm just making it up.
Okay, what do you think you will be doing 20 years from now?
I'll still be in high school.
You'll still be in high school. So you're 9 now, so you'll be 29.
Yeah.
And you'll be in high school. What year in high school do you think you'll be at age 29?
Senior.
I hope so. Yeah, you'll be a senior in high school.
The other kind of senior.
the slow senior.
The slow senior.
All right. Last question. How much money do you think people need to have in the bank every month in order to survive?
At least $1,000.
$1,000 is enough to get by.
Yeah, the whole month.
The whole month. All you need is $1,000.
No, you gotta pay bills.
Gotta pay bills, right? So you need how much money then?
$3,000.
$3,000. Okay. So $2,000 for bills?
Yeah.
And $1,000 for what?
Food.
All right. That has been my son, Eli Castro. Thank you so much for being part of El Podcast.
El Podcast.
This is your debut, and I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm not just saying this because I'm your dad, and I'm not just saying this because you're my only son, but you did exceptionally well. Any final words of wisdom?
What's up?
I love it. I love you, baby.
Love you.
And now with me is Emeline Ramos, otherwise known as La Novia.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
For those of you who don't know, she is Puerto Rican, born and raised in Chicago.
Yes, that's right.
Humble Park.
Mm-hmm.
And you moved to Orlando, Florida.
I did.
Why?
For love.
Thank you. Okay, so let's talk about the election.
Okay.
You've had some time to process it.
Mm-hmm.
This was a significant election, right? Because you were voting for the first woman ever.
The first woman ever in the swing state of Florida.
How did that swing?
Not very well.
Didn't swing very good?
No, it didn't swing our way.
No, you were hoping.
I was crossing my fingers.
How did Illinois swing?
Always Democrat.
Mm-hmm.
My home state never fails. Never fails.
So how you doing?
Sad.
Why?
Because Trump is president now.
Well, it's okay. That just means that women will be grabbed by the... But that's just what you have to expect. So you got to be careful out there now.
No. This was so bad, but we still have to have hope.
Why?
Because there are other women out there that can become president,
Michelle
other Latinos.
Obama.
That's right,
Michelle
Michelle.
Obama.
It's all about Michelle. Michelle 2020.
Hashtag Michelle Obama 2020. Is it hashtag Michelle 2020 or
Hashtag Michelle 2020. I'm not sure, but I know I've seen something out there already.
We've seen it all, right? I mean, you would think the world has come to an end.
Well, for some people it did.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah.
The first thing they did was go on Facebook.
Oh my God.
Instagram.
It was bad.
Yeah, I saw everything from tears to the world has ended. We just don't know it. To I'm moving to Canada.
Canada.
New Zealand has gotten applications.
I'd go with Canada.
Yeah, but Canada is like, it's como campo, para allá arriba. It's all snow.
It's cold.
Yeah.
But I have a friend in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
She's our friend now. So if we ever
okay.
need to visit, she's available.
Welcome. We're so glad you decided to make Canada your new home.
How has your family reacted?
Well, I talked to my mom today and I told her how it went today for me. And she said, Nena, no te preocupes, que él no puede hacer nada sin permiso del Senado y Congreso. Él no va a hacer nada. No te preocupes, todo va a estar bien.
She got technical on you.
Yes, she did. She surprised me.
She brought out the Constitution.
Yes.
Nena, cálmate.
Yeah, it's the legislative branch.
Yeah, it's the courts.
It's the executive branch. I'm the one that passed the laws. So if you want to make something happen, you got to go through me.
Basically.
And what about your sisters or anybody else in your family?
Apparently my sisters were in tears. They didn't sleep well. Neither did I. You know, I had to leave early last night. I went to bed early because my stomach was not taking it well.
That's very true.
The anxiety got to me.
Yeah.
I had to go to bed.
What else? What else about the election do you want to share?
I'm glad to know that the Puerto Rican community, that the Hispanic community came out in big force and came out and voted and has a voice.
Did you know that Puerto Rico also had their elections yesterday?
Yes, they did.
And do you know who won?
Los PNP.
Yeah, but do you know who won?
Rosselló.
Well, el hijo de Rosselló.
El hijo de Rosselló.
All right. Do you know anything about him?
I heard that he doesn't know how to speak, that he doesn't know anything. That's all I know.
That's all anybody knows.
That's all I know.
Anybody outside of Puerto Rico, that's the first thing we hear. Ese tipo no sabe hablar, doesn't know how to talk. Let's go ahead and check it out and see what the fuss is all about.
Okay.
Y por eso yo lo que quiero hacer hoy es llevar un mensaje de que lo que tenemos que comenzar a hacer es llevar el mensaje.
Rosselló, cuéntame de ese mensaje.
Yeah. That's so in English, it's like what's important is that we have to send a message that what we got to be doing is sending a message.
So make sure to send that message.
We got to send that message.
Yeah.
Puerto Ricans are good about sending a message. What's the message? That we got to send a message.
¿Cómo?
In other news, check this out. A flight to Mexico was given priority landing.
Why?
Because there was a snake found inside of the plane.
¿Qué? Me muero.
A venomous viper snake.
No. No.
Came down from the overhead baggage.
Can you imagine?
No.
Oh, my God.
No, because remember, where are you going to go? And you, especially you like to run.
No, look, you're the one that likes to run.
I know, but that's because I see you running.
You'd probably push me aside and start running in front of me.
That's true, because I have to look for an exit. That's my job.
But aren't you supposed to kill it?
According to what?
You're the man.
No, I'm just as grossed out and as scared as you. I can die.
You're not supposed to be.
Hold on. A snake will kill me as easily as it'll kill you. It's not like it'll bite me and go, oh, wait, that's the man.
But the chivalrous thing to do would be to kill it for me.
Listen, nobody says the word chivalrous
I have
anymore.
no idea why I said that, but
No, nobody says it because nobody does it. Nobody does it. But let me tell you something. If I saw the snake, I would make pretend I didn't see it. I would just ask to change seats.
No. You would keep it on the plane.
Because if I told you, you'd go, oh my God, kill it. See? If you see a roach, what's the first thing you do?
Scream.
And then you do what?
And then I tell you to kill it.
And
then you would tell me, you kill it.
And then I go, well, then give me something.
And then I give you a tissue.
A tissue.
And you'd be like, if you're going to use that tissue, then you kill it with that tissue.
I sound like a smart guy. They said a passenger captured the snake in a blanket. And then, quote, gave it some magazines to read. Now, let me tell you something. You know what that's code for, right? Cogió una revista. He rolled them up and
Old
just...
school?
It's you or the snake. Es más, dame algo más duro than a rolled up magazine. Dame algo.
What else can we hit it with?
Pour hot coffee on it. I don't care. This is it.
Maybe if you get it to some tequila.
¿Qué te pasa? I thought it was beautiful because the report goes, they captured the snake in a blanket and gave it some magazines to read. Just say they beat the snake senseless. They don't want to say that because, of course, the animal rights group would be like, oh, my God, it's not fair. First, you should have put it in a seat, buckled its seatbelt, make sure that it was safe. Mira, a snake comes down from the overhead baggage in a plane. Give me the plastic knife. We're going to defend ourselves.
Oh, my God.
Okay?
I think you need more than a plastic knife.
I don't know. I'm going to go nuts. I'm going to go nuts. And then the article goes on to say, the procedures carried out for this flight are currently being evaluated to determine how the animal entered the cabin.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How to get in the airplane.
Somebody brought it in.
No way.
What's it going to climb in through the wheels?
You think somebody brought it in like on purpose?
Yeah, somebody brought it in. Somebody brought it in.
How did it get through security? TSA let the snake get through?
No, this was a Mexican flight.
From Mexico?
From Mexico from one city in Mexico to another city in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
So you can't be talking about TSA. Because ¿qué es eso? No sabemos. Aquí tenemos a Juan y tenemos a Pedro. Y ellos revisan todo.
They didn't do a good job.
Sí, nosotros vimos una culebra, pero no, era linda, era bonita, era verde.
¿So la dejaron pasar?
Sí, claro. No queríamos decirle nada. Le tenía nombre y todo, le decía Martina.
There's a big snake in the plane, Jock! Oh, that's just my pet snake, Reggie! I hate snakes, Jock! I hate them! Come on, show a little backbone, will ya?
You know, in that flight, when you fall asleep, you don't even know when you fall asleep. And to wake up and you look and there's a snake over your shoulder.
Oh my gosh.
And you're buckled. So it's not like you can get up and run. You got to unbuckle.
No, but what if like the buckle sign is on and you can't take your seatbelt off?
You really think I'm pressing the button and asking for permission? Excuse me. Boom. Excuse me. I need to get up because there's a venomous snake about to kill me.
You know, the attendants could be pretty strict. They won't let you up.
Listen, tase me, okay? Because I'm getting up. I'm climbing over seats. I'm banging on the cockpit door. Let me in right now. I'm a good guy, okay? But there's a venomous snake about to kill everybody in this plane, and I want to make sure I survive. Oh, by the way, my girlfriend's back there.
You would not leave me back there.
Okay, so a lot of people, I'm sure, that live in Chicago have traveled to Florida, have visited Florida. What's your experience been like? Anything you want to tell them? What life is like in Florida?
Life in Florida is hot. I'm not going to miss winter, that's for sure. But I can't say that I really do miss Chicago.
What do you miss about Chicago?
The culture, the food. Wait, food. Number one on my list is food. I miss the food.
What about the food?
It's just there's nothing like Chicago food. The culture, the neighborhoods, my tacos.
So you miss Mexican food?
Yes. Mexican food, good Chinese food, sushi. Sushi. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing my good sushi spot.
What are some of the good things about living in Orlando besides the weather?
That you're here.
Thank you.
That we're together.
Thank you.
That we don't live hundreds of miles away from each other. That I'm with more of a Puerto Rican community here, working with the Puerto Rican community. So it's a new thing for me, which is always really nice to experience.
So your clinic, you work as a pediatrician.
Yes.
And your clinic serves
Hispanic population, but primarily like Puerto Rican, Cuban.
What's the percentage? Like 90%?
I would probably say like 90%, yeah.
So it's basically the same thing you were doing in Chicago, but you're doing it here?
Yes, basically.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Awesome. See, God knows what he's doing.
He sure does.
So what has surprised you about Orlando since moving here?
I feel that people think Orlando is all about Disney.
But in reality?
It's not. It really isn't. First of all, Disney's not in Orlando. Mm-hmm. It's far from Orlando. And the world doesn't revolve around Disney.
Hey, everybody. It's me, Mickey Mouse. Say, you want to come inside my clubhouse?
MICKEYMOUSE.
That's me!
Yes.
We watch a lot of TV.
We do.
We love our Netflix.
Netflix and HBO Go.
HBO On Demand. That's our new thing. Mm-hmm. What are some of the shows that we want to tell people that we're addicted to?
Our number one right now would have to be The Leftovers. We're addicted.
Why do we like The Leftovers?
The Leftovers is a little bit of like Breaking Bad with Lost and The Returned. It's a little bit of everything.
Okay. You've seen Breaking Bad?
Yes. I binged on Breaking Bad before I started working here.
All right. So you saw it and you liked it?
Yes, I loved Breaking Bad. I was going through withdrawals from Breaking Bad. I was having nightmares.
You like it?
I loved it. But then I thought everybody was a meth head.
You would just look around and be like, is a meth head?
Yes.
Meth head. Wait, no, he's dealing meth.
He's dealing.
He's dealing. He's using. Mm-hmm. He's using. He's dealing.
Let me see those teeth.
That's what doctors look for?
Yes.
Teeth?
And skin.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you looking for when you look at the skin?
Sores. Like sores on their face.
And then you walk in here and you bring me more meth?
Woo, that's a brilliant plan, is it?
Brilliant. You got one part of that wrong. This is not meth.
You went to medical school for that.
I did.
What's our number one show that we're waiting for?
That we're in withdrawal from right now has to be Game of Thrones. When is it going to come back?
Next year.
No. We need it now.
So we've seen every episode of Game of Thrones. That's like our Super Bowl every time we would see an episode.
Oh, so good. I want to be like Khaleesi, the mother of dragons.
Why do you want to be like Khaleesi?
Because she's amazing. She's the mother of dragons. Hello.
I am Daenerys Stormborn of the blood of old Valyria, and I will take what is mine. With fire and blood, I will take it.
Khaleesi should run in 2020.
She should.
Hashtag the Mother of Dragons 2020.
2020. I'd vote for her. I'd totally vote for her.
Okay, so another show that we're watching is
Divorce
on HBO, starring Sarah Jessica Parker. Very, very, very funny.
That better not happen to us, because if it does, that wouldn't be funny.
Well, babe, it's not gonna happen because we're not married.
Yeah, but still.
Well, see, this is exactly what I'm worried about. I don't want to watch a show like Divorce with you, because then you start getting those thoughts in your head. No te preocupes, nothing's gonna happen.
Are you sure?
Yes, but just to make sure, there are questions.
Oh boy. Okay.
I pulled these questions. They're like the newlywed questions.
Interesting.
Okay, so here we go. Let's see how we do.
Okay.
If you could describe your spouse in one word, what word would it be?
That's easy. Funny.
Okay, great. Okay. What word would I use for you? I would say happy. Okay.
That's safe.
That's perfect. If your spouse could wear one of your clothing items, what would it be?
Ooh. One of my t-shirts.
Okay. I would definitely say one of my baseball hats.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How about this? If your spouse were a character from the sitcom Friends, who would they be?
Ooh. You would be Joey.
Why?
Because you're funny and because you're smooth with the girls.
Look at you being honest. Good for you. I mean, the funny part.
Stop.
I meant the funny part. I think you would be Monica.
Yeah, that's what I would think too.
Definitely Monica.
I'm a little OCD.
A little?
And a little high maintenance?
A little?
Okay, no es pa' tanto.
I would say a little on the high maintenance, a lot on the OCD.
Hey, at least I admitted it.
Yes, which means you've had that problem for a long time.
Well, type A people are usually like that.
Well, they are taking counseling sessions for that. So. All right, imitate how your spouse behaves when they get angry.
Oh. Can I just tell you? It would be me having to imitate like the Hulk. Like, tú no me quieres ver enojado.
Why do I sound Mexican when I'm angry?
I don't know.
Tú no me quieres ver enojado. So when I get mad, I speak Spanish?
No, when you get mad, you're like the Hulk. You're like, you don't want to see me mad. But I would want to say it in Spanish. Tú no me quieres ver enojado.
Yeah. That's not angry. That's just funny.
But that's good. That's angry funny. That's good.
It's like a Mexican Hulk.
It's exactly what it is.
Échense para atrás. Algo me está pasando. Me estoy convirtiendo en el Hulk.
Yeah.
Right, because we don't pronounce the H, right?
Right.
Hulk.
No, Hulk.
En el Hulk. So this is you when you get angry.
Wait, what is that?
That's just you breathing hard. I don't want to talk. Ellie, I don't. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, it is.
Which happens rarely.
Rarely.
But we see the Mexican Hulk all the time.
He's been good, though. He hasn't come over in a while.
Ten mucho cuidado. Which of you controls the TV remote?
You do.
Because you never want it. That's the thing. I offer it to you, but you don't want it.
No. I don't really want to watch anything.
No, it's because you don't want the responsibility.
This is true. It's a lot of stress.
You're
like, you pick something. I'm like, I don't want this stress on me right now.
Yeah, you'd rather have me pick something and go, are we going to watch that?
Yeah.
Are we going to watch that?
That's right.
Are we going to watch that? That's the role you want. Are we going to watch that again?
Wait, that sounds like a nagging girlfriend.
Oh, am I getting you confused? Okay, moving on to the next question. Would you reveal a deep, dark secret about your spouse for $1 million?
No.
What?
No.
Then I reveal it for $100.
What?
Yes.
Wait.
100 peso. Okay.
You better
sit down.
not.
You got something to write with? Here we go. You want to get me on camera? Let's go.
You
Roll
would throw
tape
me under the bus like that?
for $100.
After we get off of this, we're going to talk. We're going to have a conversation.
Cuidado, because watch what you tell me. Which cartoon character would your spouse choose to be?
You would be Krusty the Clown.
From The Simpsons?
Yeah.
That's it?
Hmm?
But he was old and out of shape. Is that how you see me?
Okay, then Mighty Mouse.
Really? Because Superman is still available.
No, Mighty Mouse.
Why?
I don't know, because Mighty Mouse is kind of short, but bulky.
Short, but...
That's good. He has muscles.
Well, you know what? It's better than Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Mr. Trouble never hangs around when he hears this mighty sound. Here I come to save the day.
You know, this past week, our friend Jose had surgery.
Yeah.
To remove a tumor that was inside his kidney.
So they took the whole kidney out.
So they had just to get rid of the cancer, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So we're praying that he has a speedy recovery.
And that he returns.
And because he is an integral member of El Show.
He really is, and we miss him.
Which you have been a part of.
I have.
El Show incorporates stand-up, sketch, and improv. We do it at SAC Comedy Lab on 29 South Orange Avenue in Orlando. It's a show that I'm very proud of. We put up a brand new show every month. We've been doing it since April. November 20th will mark our 7th show this year.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a show that we're dedicating to Jose. All proceeds will go to...
Jose and Lisette.
Uh-huh. We're talking about 4 to 5 weeks after surgery, right?
Yeah, I think that's what he said.
So our thoughts and prayers, of course, are with Jose.
We love you, Jose.
If you're in the Orlando area on November 20th at 3 p.m., check out this show. It is also being done in conjunction with the ensemble cast of SAC, and they're brilliantly funny.
It's going to be an amazing show.
English, Spanish, Spanglish, there'll be music, and it'll be wonderful. It'll be a wonderful tribute to Jose so that we can show him how much we love him.
Exactly.
He'll be watching the show via FaceTime so that he can see all the work that we've done and all the love that we've brought together for him, because cancer sucks.
It does. It really, really does.
And we all know somebody that has suffered this horrible disease or has lost their battle with this horrible disease. And any time we get an opportunity to help a fellow brother or a fellow sister out, we must do that. We must stand up to cancer and help defeat it in any way we can.
Yes. So Orlando, stand up, come out, come to the show. El Show on November 20th for Jose.
Yes. For more info and tickets, go to elicastro.com. And that's it. That's El Podcast, the Eli Castro Show. It's been a pleasure. We didn't even miss Mikey. He was in Cuba, and we did just fine. So thank you to my son, Alexi, who did amazing in his debut. Thank you to my girlfriend, Emmeline.
You're welcome.
And remember, we're here every Friday, El Podcast. If you like it, share it, subscribe, let your friends and family know. For more information on my shows, elicastro.com. For more information on Mikey's events and shows, MikeyOComedy.com. And don't forget, life is so much better when you're laughing. Gracias, mi gente.
Okay, memorize these funny place names. Walla Walla, Keokuk, Cucamonga, Seattle.
Stop it, you're killing me. Seattle.